Federal judge is blocking a mandate requiring all healthcare workers across the state be vaccinated for COVID-19. Attorney General Eric Schmitt says this is a win for Missourians. News 4's Gabriela Vidal is live outside the Eastern District Courthouse where a federal judge gave that ruling. Gabby.
Yeah, that's right, Paige. Attorney General Eric Schmitt says that the Biden administration's vaccine mandate for healthcare workers was a big overreach for federal government. And today it says that today's ruling is a big win for Missouri residents in having more choice in how they decide their own public health guidelines and what they decide about getting their vaccine. Now, Missouri led this lawsuit along with 9 other states. In the Eastern District Court's ruling, a federal judge says that the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid did not get approval for Congress to mandate vaccines among healthcare workers, and there was no standard period for public comment on the mandate before it was issued. At a news conference with the Attorney General, he says the court also found that the mandate would cause loss of staffing, particularly in rural parts of the state, and quote, no care at all, as some facilities will be forced to close altogether.
Our office may have led the charge on this, but it's the healthcare workers in Missouri and across the country. It's the rural hospitals here and elsewhere that were facing certain collapse due to this mandate. And it's the patients of those hospitals who are the real victors and the real winners here today. And while today's ruling is a victory, there's a lot more work to be done.
Now, I did reach out to the Attorney General's office to see how many Missourians would have been impacted if this mandate continued to be in effect. They say about 10.3 million workers in the healthcare field, but they have not listed yet which facilities would have closed. We're still waiting for more details on that information. But the state of Missouri is also fighting other lawsuits related to federal mandates, including OSHA's mandate on right now on private employers and the federal mandate on contractors. Reporting live in downtown St. Louis, Gabriela Vidal, News 4.
Gabby, thank you. St. Louis County Executive Dr. Sam Page says the new Omicron variant is not in the St. Louis area yet, but it's only a matter of time. So he is urging everyone to get vaccinated, get boosters, and continue wearing masks. In fact, he called out that Missouri judge in the recent ruling, calling mask mandates a violation of the state constitution.
The latest challenge came last week when an elected Republican judge, a politician who has to run for re-election in a rural, Trump-loving county, entered a ruling about masks in a friendly fire lawsuit between radical anti-maskers and the Attorney General. Even though St. Louis County was never a party in the case or even asked to provide its position, the judge purported to declare all of our public health orders invalid. And how a judge can do that will be for the lawyers and the bar to figure out, but we know it's a dangerous ruling.
State health officials say last week's ruling barring local governments from imposing COVID-19 orders is not in effect yet. A Missouri Department of Health email to local health departments says the Cole County judge's ruling is not final and it might be appealed.